One of the biggest and most anticipated rematches in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Division is about to get underway. At the Schmoedown Spectacular 2, the Patriots once again narrowly escaped their perfect, undefeated, undisputed record being shattered by Above the Line, which members are Drew McWeeny and the current Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion, Sam Levine. Now, we get to see this rematch, a rematch that a lot of people have been looking forward to. Is this the match? Is this the moment where the Patriots' long-lasting, undefeated record will finally come to an end? Well, let's find out now. Welcome to Sam Levine Week Part 2, Part 1 of 2. We'll see how many people actually understand that reference. Today on JTH reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine, and I dream broken dreams. I'll make them come true. I'll make them for you.
So they put the matchup early. I don't know if they planned that, but hey, who's complaining? Yeah, let's get this Sam Levine Part 2, Part 1 of 2 started. Let's do this in 3, 2, and 1.
Shirewolves owe us lunch money, and we will be taking it at that event. Whitwer, the system, the clock, Harloff, none of these guys can get in front of my destiny.
I will be rooting for Alex Gaiman. I will be rooting for the Shirewolves. Them. No, not them. This is going to be an interesting scenario. If the Patriots win again, going to be interesting to see how quickly they throw together another #1 contender scenario. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that.
Just pure destruction here. JTH and Jeff Snyder.
Yep. Oh, the beer. Oh, gotta count them down. We're counting them down like Brock Lesnar German suplexes.
I'm so glad that I teamed up with JTE.
With Snyder, I actually have a legit shot at taking the title because he knows his shit. I know my shit. We were just like half the time we were talking to each other, we're like, we know this. It was just like confirming that we knew what we already
about
knew.
to say,
she is
going to be interesting.
And your winner.
Patriots retaining. Going to be interesting to see how quickly they throw together another #1 contender match, and also who it would be. Don't know if the critically acclaimed Modoc match would be done by that point, because you would have to think the winner of that would
We're
probably
a team of lions amongst a team of jackals.
and
Jackals
they may potentially throw
pick
top
little
that
pieces here and there.
into
The
picture
jungles
again.
rule the kingdom.
Who knows?
We eat the prey. We are the lion's den.
Obviously, if the challengers win and we get new champions, that scenario is a little bit easier because the Patriots, they've already announced that they will get an immediate rematch. So they would just basically set that up for collision, and that would be that. That's a much easier scenario. So that's I got a feeling what direction they might be leaning towards, because the challengers winning makes booking the matches a whole lot simpler. Oh, love that. That's probably my favorite team match. The match with Modoc. So much fun. And with a question mark?
Making their
Oh, not gonna do that.
team
I was expecting 10 with a question.
The inglorious one, Sam Levine, the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, Above the Line.
Blazers, jeans, beards.
Still think that music was a little bit weird. And that was was the beginning of the
Both of you
Entrepreneurs
guys
Watch.
have been extremely strong competitors in this league, and yet somehow putting your strengths together was sort of magical.
With Drew by my side, I'm decidedly more confident.
Well, it was that good feeling of knowing that like you had somebody to turn to in those moments, because there have been questions that I've had up there, and this felt like that was no longer the problem.
Another great match there. Another good match there. Oh, here we go.
We beat you.
Sam Levine.
Yeah, we beat you.
So
Sam Levine.
Yeah, we
Sam
beat
and I
you.
do show up.
Yeah, we beat you.
Those are individual matches. You're
Yep.
going to see what a team match looks like, and I promise you the outcome will be
Oh,
different.
you want to see what team match looks like? Watch some game tape.
And
We've
then
held
the
this thing
team
for a
match
year.
happened.
You know, actually,
Very confident.
thank you for reminding me. I've already beat
No.
you, Snyder. Why are you even challenging me a second time?
I'm very well aware of it, and I'm going to be looking for revenge, okay? JT and I haunt Drew's dreams at night. You haunt mine, Sam, and I'm going to be coming after you.
We heard a rumor you guys were in here. We just wanted to
Yeah.
check out how you were feeling before the big match.
Some people are just spreading rumors out there like, hey, Sam, Patriots the champions over there?
We're feeling like champions. That's what champions wake up feeling like.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. You know what? Soak it up, because I think this might be your last day as the champions.
Can you guys get those ready for me? Because I'm going to wear them both at the same
We've
time.
heard this how many times
Yeah,
on JT?
I mean,
Oh
this
my
is
God,
a
it's
broken
like-
record.
Yeah.
You guys don't. You think you're not the first two to walk in here after a few wins and be like, "We're gonna take those belts"?
I mean, I don't know that a few wins really characterizes what we did. We just came out of obscurity.
This is all fun and yada yada yada. But let's go in there and see what happens at the end of the day.
I'm excited.
This
because,
is my belt. Has been for a year, Sam.
Oh, and you've really grown into it too, Jeff.
3, 2,
Training day.
and your winners, and still movie trivia Schmoedown.
Sam Levine's reaction says it all. That's alright. I think Sam made out all right later in the show. I think he made out just fine.
The answer was remember the Titans.
Oh, gotta remember that. Remember that. Remember the Titans. Ah!
We're talking about a championship match. There's a reason that you guys are at this level, that the Patriots have managed to keep this belt for now an entire year. It's because you guys are the best of the best. And I don't think that anybody who watched the match today could deny that you guys certainly are amongst the best of the best here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Very sweet of you to say, Emma. We really do appreciate it. Seriously, Drew and I proved twice we have not seen, nor do we remember the Titans. 2 times in that match.
Remember the Titans.
We forgot the Titans.
Those
and-
were the
and it
actual
cost us.
Titans that took you down today.
I have to pull myself up by my bootstraps and get back in there to face Darth Harloff himself.
I know. How are you feeling? Are you feeling good about taking down
He's got it.
your teammates behind you?
He just killed.
It's true.
Did you see that sports?
I think he made
On
out
fire.
all right.
Lily.
And your winner, and new movie trivia champion
Not quite as good as Roka's girlish stream. I would give Sam's a nice 3.5 out of 10. 3.5.
Sam Levine.
One.
Lost it.
No answer. So with that, we have a winner by way above the line, the Tyrell Corporation. The Tyrell Corporation was what we're looking for.
Tyrell Corporation is what we
Choking
were
on the
looking
Tyrell
for.
Speaking of
Corporation.
facing the Patriots, you
Yeah.
guys have any strategies going into this match?
We do. I have thought long and hard about what we would do
We're
if we
gonna
ever had
our
to face the
strategy.
Patriots again.
We're gonna get all the
And 3
questions
weeks ago,
right.
I watched Remember the Titans on an airplane, so there's no more gaps, guys. That's it. There's no possible way you can beat us a second time now. So I feel pretty good about that.
All right. Well, best of luck to you guys.
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going?
You're just right here waiting for me?
I was congratulating you on such a big win. Now we get to have a rematch.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this rematch. I've had a taste in my mouth for this rematch since the Spectacular last year.
I bet you have had that taste in your mouth. I'm hungry for my
Last
own
year,
rematch because
as
you know
in
what?
a couple
JT
months
and I, we got to prove that it wasn't a fluke beating you guys.
Yeah, I think I'm going to prove that it was. And I already said this before, so I'll let you guys know. I have seen Remember the Titans, so
Whatever movies you guys felt like you're lacking in, now's the time to watch them.
So congratulations. Go celebrate. Enjoy the evening, Sam.
Thank you, buddy. You enjoy that belt.
Oh, I am. I actually have to go polish it. Excuse me.
I'm gonna go polish mine. We need more belt polish.
Oh, they're building it up. Double champion. They're building up this grand accomplishment. Funny thing was, back when the Wolves of Steel did it, I'm pretty sure Riley was the champion in that match. They didn't build up Riley becoming a double champion like they did with Sam. That's odd. Let's do this. Come on. It's time to Schmoedown. We got Patriots and above the line. It's time to throw. It's a Schmoedown. Hey! The original crew's here. What house been?
Christian Harlock, joined by Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. Oh, Christian, you know, whether it's a baseball stadium
I
or your
wouldn't
neighbor's
miss this
toilet,
for the
term
world.
upper decker is rarely more applicable than right here today. We got one that could go out of the stadium.
It's pretty crazy what we have here. We have history is going to be made one way or another today in this match. You look at what the challengers above the line are aiming for. They won the tournament last year, the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. They are 5-1, but they won the tournament so quick they got themselves a shot against the Patriots, and they only lost by 1 point. Almost broke the record, almost took the titles away, but it was Remember the Titans that took them down. They couldn't remember the Titans, and because of that, the Patriots continued their streak. The Patriots have been the champions since December of 2016.
We were so young.
They have defended the title 7 times. They have beaten above the line once already. If the Patriots win today, they will be 10-0. If the above the line wins, Sam Levine will be the first person in history to have both the singles championship and the team championship at the same time.
Christian, I've been doing some math, and apparently after months of testing, you cannot lose a match by less than 1 point. That's how close above the line was. I've been doing some more math. The Patriots defending the title 7 times. Never been done in Schmoedown history. I don't think we're going to ever see that again. When this run ends,
round
I think
3.
so too.
Don't know if they'd allow that.
The Schmoedown lore, because you're never going to see a run like
Playing
they're currently on this treadmill.
Unless they keep it. I mean, unless they keep going, we'll see what's going to happen, because, like you said, Dan Merle in both of his reigns has had 3 title defenses, but that's both reigns. This is still the first reign of the Patriots. They keep on coming, and the people have come close to beating them, but it just doesn't happen. Both Snyder and JTE, they are pros. They know how to play with each other here. They've been through this. They've been through the struggle, but Drew McQueenie is determined. Drew McQueenie wants a belt. The Patriots are the only team to beat him in teams, and they both have beaten him in singles. He wants revenge, and Sam has beaten both the Patriots in singles, but now he wants that team belt as well as the singles.
Yeah, in the championship format, the only question I have for the Patriots is, are you all getting a little sick of this? Maybe not consciously, maybe subconsciously, it feels like old news to them. It's just the same old rigmarole, whereas I know how above the line felt when they got out of bed together this morning. I don't know about the Patriots if they sleep in the same bed as well.
Well, we know that both the Lions Den and above the line are going to have a lot to say to one another. Here we go.
Can't wait for this.
Above the line. You know, they're the type of guys that get up on a real early Saturday morning to help other people move. You know, they're the type of guys who trip over quarters just to grab some nickels.
We've got history with the Patriots. They beat us by 1 point. 1 point that we could have had Soylent
three
Green
different ways.
been
3 different ways.
phrased
We
a
were
little
right there.
differently, had, Remember the Titans not come up twice. There's so many ways
Denzel.
the history of our last match with the Patriots could have turned out differently,
It's
but
true.
it
It's
turned
true.
out the way it did.
And
Destiny,
they
on the other hand,
took
is
my
this on
idea
the shoulder right
in
here.
that above the line
Sam Levine's a
Modoc
champion
match.
now.
Winning
Big
team
deal.
got a shirt.
These guys are going to be 10.
They listen.
There's no
Thank
way this
you.
guy is going to hold double belts. It can't happen. He probably can't even hold it on his small shoulders.
I have a thorn that has been in my side since the beginning, and it has just gotten worse. Really, my only losses, my only real big losses in this league are to Snyder and JTE and this team. So, this is very personal for me today. I gotta do this. I got my kids here, man.
I'm just so tired of beating these teams again. Not just once, but again. And once again, we're going to beat them.
The fact of the matter is the Patriots are 9-0, and so that's nothing you can brush off. There's no easy way to discount that. I mean, unless you count the fact that at least 3 of those wins were really just softball matches that I feel like kind of got thrown their way. But that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there.
That's neither here nor there.
Above the line, I'm going to put you below ground, okay? Sam Levine, he may be the singles champion. There's a reason that this belt has been on my shoulder for more than a year. As for Mop McWeeny, JT and I haunt that guy's dreams, okay? He wakes up screaming in the middle of the night. We beat him in singles, we beat him in teams, it doesn't matter. And why do I call him Mop? Because we're going to wipe the floor with him today. That's why I'm going to make his kids cry again.
All today is about is our gameplay. I don't even know who else we're going out there against. Our gameplay today is going to be impeccable. We're going to play as hard as we've ever played. And honestly, I can't ask any more. I've got this guy sitting next to me. I'm going to bring my A game. I don't know what else we can do.
Drew on his A game, folks. We're unstoppable.
The producers of this fine show and the fans of this fine show are very happy that we have come in here and cut this promo. But the truth of the matter is, we didn't need to say one word because the record and the belts that you see here right now do all the talking that is needed.
As you see, you knew the whole entire Lions Den is here, as we knew that they would be. And Tom,
they have nothing else to do.
No, they just say the same exact thing. You know, that the fact that they above the line, and they're not wrong for saying this. Like, they beat top 10 3 times. They're now going against above the line for a second time. They beat Trek. They beat the former team of Wolves of Steel. They beat Heroes. I mean, it's just every team that's been put in front of them, they've knocked away. So what you had said earlier, you could be right. Is it just weighing on them, or can they just continue to do what they're doing? And above the line, you can see the hunger. You can see Sam Levine wants that second belt. You can see how bad. I think Drew McWeeny is going to physically assault these people if he doesn't get a belt. He really.
We've seen it happen before in the Schmoedown. Please don't curse him.
One thing I wouldn't agree about any of that promo is saying that Drew McWeeny
right now, and I
wakes
would
up
be
and
too if he was coming after me. But that's it, man.
He doesn't sound like a screamer. I think he just wakes up and goes,
"Here we go."
I'm ready
not
for it
happy.
as well.
You get above the line. Strengths are 70s.
That's just what I say.
80s.
They got the stuff there now. I noticed that.
So
versus Irwin.
That works out well. They know their decades very accurate.
And then you have the Patriots, who their strengths are Arnie and Sly.
Where's winning?
How
come winning's not in the strengths?
And toothpicks and wearing hats.
Are they not strong at winning?
Malcolm will not be starting in this championship matchup for the Patriots either, but boy, do we have an event here. I have a question, Christian.
Yeah.
Are we shooting this in a library right now? A bank, perhaps? It's awful quiet in here.
Well, you want right now. Well,
woke him up.
Open the bear.
That gets me to my next question, because it's time for the movie trivia
Schmoedown.
I can hear him now.
For the team championship of the world. Introducing first, the challengers with a record of 5 wins.
Look at that weird music.
The 2017 Rookie Team of the Year. The 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown winners. And the #1 ranked contenders. The Godfather, Drew McWeeny. And the movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, the glorious one, Sam Levine. Above the line.
Just win the match, guys. Just do it.
The booze coming from the same booze from the spectacular one, Andrew Guy.
You can factor that in. He is allowed back in the studio for some unknown reason.
All right, so they sit down. The challengers are here. Sam with his belt.
Sam, once again, overwhelmed by the weight of his belt.
And their opponents. Representing the Lions Den. with a record of 9 wins, no defeats, and 4 knockouts.
And they're tempting fate
They
here.
are the
They're building it all up. With a
2016
massive.
Team of the Year, the 2017 Team of the Year, and the reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed movie trivia Schmoedown champions of the world, Evil JTH and the Insider Jeff Snyder.
Into the crowd.
I hear something. There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh, here's the music.
They're waiting.
Oh, okay.
Really milking it. Really milking it. Waiting to come out at 9-0.
You're not going to have to again.
The dead end. There they are. The champions are here. Look at the champions. What's he got? Oh, no.
Ah, he did it. Jane Fonda, remember the Titans. Oh. I will say this.
You do.
If they end up losing,
Are here.
that we are the champions.
Look at all that gold,
That's
Mark.
the
Look at
reason.
all of the belts up
You
there.
just-
If only
you
we
tempted
here at the news desk and the crowd were as perky as Jeff Snyder's nipples right now.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so. Okay, guys.
This is
so
the championship
round
match.
number
I
one is
wonder
gonna
if
begin.
they've
Mark,
upped
tell
the
us the rules.
difficulty
In
of
round
questions.
number 1 of
If
the
so, that
championship
means
team
my
match. The field is
below
gonna hear 8
average
questions from 8
movie
different
knowledge will
movie
become even
categories.
worse.
Each question is
So
worth
let's
1
see if
point
I'm
per
right
correct
or
answer. That
if
means
I'm
each team
wrong
can get a maximum
and
of
am
2
actually
points
right.
per question. Once you
Either
hear the
way, I
question
will
asked,
be right.
please write down
So
your best attempt at an
it's
answer
win-win.
on the whiteboard in
I
front of
love
you.
them
When we
win-win
ask
situations.
you as an individual to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard to the camera at the same time you verbalize it into the phone of Micro. Now we are going to start with Jeff Snyder is going to be going first,
To
and
the
then around
phone
the
of
block.
Micro.
What I want from each team is a good, clean match.
Or
I
Yoda
wanna remind each
sounding
team
word.
about the
Mojo
JTE
Jojo.
rules. You have 3 as a team, and you also have a challenge you can use.
All right, so the Patriots, are you guys ready?
Have we ever not been?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. That was a little
hesitant.
fuzzy on
little
the answer there.
And the challengers, are you guys ready?
We most certainly are.
Oh, yeah.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! The energy in the crowd is ready. Here we go, guys. Category 1 comes from the realm of directors. Directors.
Oh, lovely.
Directors, here we go. Who directed Blue Velvet?
What is Blue Velvet?
Part of the Patriots intro is when you could see somebody's little tiny fingers ready to reveal the curtain. They don't realize that we actually
5,
pick up the fingers.
4,
They're on the other side of it.
3, 2, 1. Pens
Richard
down.
Linklater.
Jeff Snyder.
David Lynch.
Correct. Drew.
Oh,
Not
not even close.
Part of Inland
What
Empire
a
in my
shock.
home. David Lynch.
JTE.
Wow.
David Lynch.
And Sam.
Mr. David Lynch.
Everybody gets it. 2-2. 2-2. Next question.
I
Drew
did
McQueen
not-
just claimed that David
I do
Lynch
not
broke
have
into
to.
his house. We'll have to
No
get
one
more
is
on that.
I was asleep.
As details emerge, your next category is from the world of action/adventure. Movies with excitement, and your question is, what actor starred as the title role in the movie Lone Wolf McQuade?
Drew McQueenie loved that question. He got a big smile on his
I
face.
love that name.
Drew McQueenie scares me.
Was that your nickname in high school?
Yes. 5.
The man
4.
who can strangle you with a cordless
3,
phone. Chuck
2,
Norris.
1. Pens down. Drew.
He drives a truck out of a grave. Chuck Norris.
Correct. JTE.
Chuck Norris.
Whoa. Sam Levine.
Do not have it.
Did not have it. And Jeff.
Do not have it.
Whoa. 3-3.
Well done,
Only
Drew.
Oh,
Drew
my
and,
goodness.
And JTE, who got it. Remember their match, their sudden-death battle that those two had.
Yeah, I just wanted, can we make a pact, everybody here in the room and everybody watching at home or listening, do not tell Chuck Norris that Sam and Jeff didn't get it right.
Right.
We'll never hear from him again.
There's only one Chuck Norris movie, and that's
All right.
Sidekick.
All right, we're going to give you guys 20 seconds to answer the next question. Guys,
20 seconds for the
20
next
seconds to answer the next question. In the category of 80s movies, name 2 of the 3 John Carpenter and Kurt Russell films they made together in the 80s.
Seems like some people in the crowd know that.
They're being jerks.
Some other people in the crowd look perplexed as to why they even showed up, as we're already out of food.
That's true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. JTE.
Big Trouble in China?
And the other one?
I'm sorry.
And the other one?
The Thing.
That's correct.
Challenge.
Why? He has Big Trouble. Okay, what's the challenge?
Big Trouble
in Little China.
Okay.
That's correct.
Yeah, you're right. That's wrong.
You keep your challenge. We get it.
I thought he had a little. I thought he had a little in there. Okay.
I didn't know that was
Sam.
part of your film.
Right. I went with The Thing and Escape from New York.
That is correct.
We'll accept NY as New York.
Snyder.
The Thing in Big Trouble in Little China.
You got it. And
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes.
Christian, how does a guy named Little Evil forget to put Little in Big Trouble?
Wait, challenge!
What? What's the challenge? What's the challenge?
Drew, show your board, please. It says Thing. It's the same thing. He's missing a word.
Absolutely not.
He's missing
That is absolutely not. Hang on. Historically, the article before words has never been enforced in this show.
If you can show that every time the was supposed to appear in a title, you had to write the.
Match against Rachel,
That's different.
Sorry, it's under challenge. It's under challenge. It's under challenge.
We will accept the challenge.
Yeah, they don't usually do that. They usually don't disqualify you for not putting the words a, the,
we are coming back.
Or the
We
and
have
a.
made a ruling after conferring with a number of judges up here at the answer desk, and the ruling is that we will accept Drew McWeeney's answer of Thing because there is no other movie called Thing.
So I lose a challenge?
Had there been a movie called Thing, then we would have accepted the challenge. However, The Thing is accepted both
That
The Thing
is
or Thing,
crazy.
as has been precedent in the movie trivia Schmoedown
Precedent
thus far.
exists.
All right, so there we go. So the Patriots lose their challenge here as we get into the next question. And now above
question
the line
was
with a 1-point lead.
the Land
John
Before
Roca
Time.
happy. The challenge
If you
did
said
not
the
go
Land
to the
Before
Patriots.
Time,
All
you'd be
Please
right.
write down your articles from
They
now
don't
on. Please do not let
disqualify
your
you for
participants
something.
dangle. Your
Duh.
next question comes from the world of animated movies. These are movies that are drawn on paper or on computer. Your question is,
Come on, Jeff.
who
Ain't no big deal.
provides the voice of Mrs. Potts in 1991's Beauty and the Beast?
Already, not even 5 questions in.
Yeah, and the Patriots find something to complain about. I think
It's a fair. It was a fair challenge. It was a fair
and I think it was
challenge.
worthy overruled by us.
5,
No.
4,
I don't know if I got it
3,
right.
2, 1. Pens down. Sam Levine.
Angela Lansbury.
That's correct.
I'm wrong.
Sam. I mean, Snyder.
Angela Lansbury.
Drew.
Angela Lansbury.
I said Landry.
Oh. So, Patriots shook here. 7-5. 7-5.
We were
as
looking
get to the next
for
one.
the Angela Lansbury.
All right. Next question.
My apologies.
Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. In the never-ending story, what is the name of the horse that Atreyu loses in the Swamp of Sadness?
Can we sing the song together?
Shit.
Story. Oh, whoa, whoa. We locked
I didn't
eyes.
care for these movies.
This is rum.
So when I was a kid, didn't care for them then.
5.
You hate spending time with
4.
me that much?
Yeah. 3.
I'm
No.
staying at Mother's.
2.
I have no idea.
1. Pens down. Snyder.
It's called The Thing.
Incorrect. Correct. Incorrect.
the nothing in
Incorrect.
that movie.
Drew.
I have Arteris.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
JTE.
I know this is wrong, Falcor.
No.
I went with the same wrong answer.
No, it's Artax. 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 So
Artax.
that takes away.
Falcor's the flying dog.
That
bitch.
takes
Fucking a while.
that takes Drew McWeeney's perfect round away. So
Not a big fan of that movie.
here we go, and as well as okay, here we go. Next question here. Next question.
Artax, not a name of Wendy Lee's
Only
dog.
2-point lead for above the line. Snyder's got to get past this. 2-point lead. Here we go.
Your next question comes from the world of comedies. For Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner, how many miles was it to Graceland in their 2001 movie?
Man, you could feel it in this room right now.
Feel the electricity, the tension, the
5,
vibes,
4,
the cocaine.
3, 2,
Huh?
1.
This is 3,000.
Pens down. Drew.
3,000.
Correct. JTE.
3,000.
Sam.
Mr. 3000.
And Jeff. Everybody got it. So 9-7.
I
9-7.
Although technically, if you were 3,000 miles from Graceland, you'd probably be in
Well, we accept Jeff's
Canada.
answer because he did not put a comma where that is typically used in 3,000.
Am I up?
You are up.
All right. Here we go, guys.
Hey, I put the comma.
Horror/thriller is the next one. Horror/thriller. This 2013 film starred Jessica Chastain and Nikolai Coster-Waldau as guardians to 2 little girls who have an otherworldly protector.
You nailed that name pronunciation, by the way.
Did, right?
I saw you approach it.
It was tough.
And I saw
Don't
you
know
some
horror,
hesitation.
don't
said I
know
could get it.
thriller,
Went into the
don't
floor
know
and went for it.
this.
You came out unscathed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JTE.
I think it's Mama.
Correct. Sam.
It's an oldie but a goodie. Geppetto.
Incorrect. Sam. Snyder.
Mama.
And Drew.
Mama.
So because of that, the Patriots are only within 1 now because Sam missed it. 10-9.
They're
10-9.
all so good at the Schmoedown. Even their incorrect answers are at least funny.
10-9. So their final question here. This is, here we go, final one.
And it is a Patreon question. Thank you to all of our Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon supporters. This patron is from John Patterson. John
that's
Patterson.
new.
Thank you, sir. In this championship match, John Patterson wanted to hear a question from the world of dramas. Certainly no shortage of that here today.
Nope.
Your question is, what actor plays the role of military engineer turned lion hunter, Lieutenant Colonel John Henry Patterson, in the 1996 film The Ghost and the Darkness? I think I know why John Patterson wanted to ask that question.
Why?
Because the guy's name is Patterson in the question.
Hell yeah. 5.
He likes that last name.
Good catch there, Mark. I didn't think of that.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sam.
So Michael Douglas?
No, it is not. Snyder.
The other one. Val Kilmer.
Correct. Drew.
I have Michael Douglas.
And JTE.
Michael Douglas.
Ties it up.
Look at that.
Tie game. Snyder ties it up.
Good job, Jeff.
Snyder ties it up. 10-10. 10-10. Only Jeff Snyder gets it. And because of it, we have a tie
There you
game
go, Ty Dillinger
going into
fans.
round number 2.
I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more than this after such bombast with the introductions, and then with so much controversy even in round 1, we all come
Pretty
out
low
square.
scoring by their
We didn't even have to
standards.
play
Look
it.
at that.
And now we move on to round number 2.
Now, this is big, though. Now, tell us the rules of round number 2 here, Mark.
I'm happy to do that. In round number 2, each team is going to hear 6 questions from a movie category. That movie category is determined by a spin at the wheel of justice/fate/dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. I want to remind the teams that you are allowed to confer with your teammate on each and every question. There is also stealing available in round 2. However, there is no outright penalty for missing a question.
Now, the Patriots do not have their challenge. Above the Line has their challenge left. All 3 have their JTE rules left.
And I will point out that we do have 2, not 1, but 2 slices on the wheel are Patreon-supported slices. One is Kubrick films, and one is musicals. That's a shot in the dark if that one gets hit.
It is. Now,
usually there's 2 wedges on there because somebody upped the tier. They became an actual
a tie game.
sponsor.
The Patriots can choose because they are the champions. Do you want to go first or second? The manager, Tom Dagnino, coming in here
all in the entire
for a decision here to see whether or not
that's
they're
rare.
going
They
to spin
usually
first.
don't.
The decisions normally, a lot of
there was a
times
tier
they-
that usually
they
have
switch it
2.
up. They
I
switch
don't know
up.
if they
All right,
still
guys, what's
have
the
it.
decision?
As usual, we go first, so
You're
we're
going to go
gonna keep
first.
going.
You're going to go first. All right, the champions are going to spin first and try to get off to a lead.
JT is going to spin.
No
I hope he doesn't
spinners
give a
and
little
choice
spin.
on
He
there
does not
either. I
know
noticed
well.
that.
All right, here we go.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Not going to allow Above the Line a 1 in 6 chance of getting one of their decade strengths rather than 1 in 6 chance.
Musicals. They want to wait. Oh, here it comes.
Here comes Christian. We
it's away
could
from them.
have
Nope.
Clint Eastwood.
Dramas.
Dramas.
Do
It's
you
gonna
want
be
dramas? They're going to stay with dramas.
Mm.
Oh, wait. You're going to talk it over.
Okay.
Talking it over.
The
Now, the
drama
question, because they don't want to. They want to stay away from musicals. And how good are they in dramas?
You know what? This wheel is tricky because there's categories that both of them are good at, obviously, but there's a few that could trip you up. Do you think dramas is one of them?
I'm going to give you guys a countdown here. In 5, you got to keep the category. 5, you got to keep the category. 5, 4.
Keeping.
Okay, keeping it.
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. Smart move here. We'll see.
Yeah.
Dramas.
We'll talk and you.
Dramas. 6 question, guys.
We'll see how
Question
good
1.
that decision was.
Who plays Edmond Dantes, the protagonist in 2002's The Count of Monte Cristo? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Jim Caviezel.
2 points.
Wow. Ooh, boy.
Next question.
Are they all that tough?
Next question. Who plays convicted murderer Matthew Poncelet in 1995's Dead Man Walking?
Sean Penn.
2 points. All right. Okay.
Didn't need the title for
Did
that
you see
one.
Dead Man Walking?
Who plays the bartender Bob
a caged animal.
Signowski, who
Fucking
assists in
killer.
operating a Brooklyn bar as
Dude,
a drop location
Superman.
for illegal takings
Kevin
in
Smith.
2014's The Drop? Five, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right. Who plays bartender Bob Saganowski, who assists in operating a Brooklyn bar as a drop location for illegal takings in 2014's The Drop?
Tom Hardy.
2 points.
They're perfect so far, halfway through round 2.
Here is your fourth question. Fourth question. In Scent of a Woman, Al Pacino leads Gabrielle Anwar in what type of dance?
Tango. Who knows?
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, waltz, B, merengue, C, tango, D, foxtrot?
Wasn't expecting it to be on there.
5.
Can we get the things one more time?
A, waltz, B, merengue, C, tango, D, foxtrot. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Tango.
1 point.
Oh, boy.
Holy
They didn't
crap.
answer that one at all. They still get a point out.
I have no idea how
Number 6.
I just thought it takes 2% tango. I thought that might have been where
What
that
did waitress
quote
Sally
came from.
Dibbs drop on the floor as Ray and Charlie were leaving the diner?
Took his glasses off. Christian. What's
Smash
that?
it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, toothpicks, B, napkins, C, straws, D, spoons?
Toothpicks.
1 point.
Damn it. I knew it.
1 point. Now they're maneuvering their
Jeff,
way
you
around.
should have
They're
known
a
that. You
little
always
less
have to
bold
know.
with their answers.
All right, this is 6. Last one. Last question in dramas. Which 1993 crime drama stars Al Pacino as an ex-con, Sean Penn as his sleazy lawyer, and Penelope Ann Miller as his dancer girlfriend?
You got it.
Carlito's Way.
For 2 points. So, what's that?
Very respectable.
What's that? What'd you say?
20 to 10.
20 to 10.
And we got ourselves a football game score here. That's just what the Patriots won. Can above the line match it?
20 to 10. The Patriots have a 10-point lead over above the line, and now above the line is on their way up to the wheel. Drew
will be
hitting
doing the honors.
Yep.
He's all hopped up on Diet Mountain Dew.
Here we go.
Oh,
And here's the
hate
spin.
diet. Hate diet everything.
Big spin by Drew.
Diet sodas suck.
Here we go. Round and round it goes.
Where it stops,
Drama's
we
no
don't
longer
care.
There, Christian. You got to think they're avoiding musicals. They might want to move your release dates.
Festival
Darlings. That one can go either
Festival
way.
Darlings. Sam had this against Drew.
They're going to
against
confer now.
Bibiani, excuse me.
Festival Darlings. You just never know which way that one.
You couldn't do much worse than that.
You're going to spin again.
Spinning again, away from the darlings of festivals.
Yeah,
Drew's
get it
really
again.
good with that wheel. They're looking
So
for
be it.
70s right now. They're looking for
Oh, you
70s.
think 70s is the one?
Oh, that's what they're looking for.
70s is the one. I would fancy them good for movie
And knowing
release
Drew's
dates,
luck, though,
probably.
you know, probably get
Maybe
it.
a well-known
Here
actor,
it comes.
actress.
Here it comes.
There it is. Oh,
Ooh.
They have DiCaprio in their sights. It could be movie release dates, Christian.
DiCaprio is it. It's
Leonardo
DiCaprio.
This is going to be interesting
Leonardo
because
DiCaprio
Brienne
is-
asked me a category that we might put
Your
for
first
Drew, and I said
question of
DiCaprio,
6
so
in
we'll
the
see
world
how
of
that
Leonardo
fares.
DiCaprio, star of Growing
We'll see
Pains.
how this works out.
Before The Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill both had roles in what movie?
Five. 4.
The answer is Django Unchained.
That
2
is
points.
correct. Yep.
2 points, and they're underway.
Little cameo, little Jonah Hill cameo.
That's
Here in
pretty
round-
specific.
All right, your next question. In what film does Leonardo DiCaprio play a United States Marshal?
Five, 4, 3,
Yeah.
2.
Body of Lies.
It's incorrect.
Correct.
2-point steal.
Steal.
I think I know it. So I was looking at his
5,
IMDb.
4, 3,
Right? What else?
2.
Go.
Shutter Island.
2-point steal.
Wow, limping out of Jeff Snyder's lips. But they did get it. It is Shutter Island, and that's a big steal for the Patriots. The question is, Leonardo DiCaprio made his one appearance in a Woody Allen movie. In what film?
Celebrity.
2 points, and they're back within single digits here. It is
Cannot take the
22
lead.
Mike
to
Tyson was in it.
14.
Okay.
Your next question. Leo, as I call plays the character of Cobb in what film?
Oh,
What, Don?
go for it. Inception.
2 points.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, 6-point game here. All right, your next question. In the movie Titanic, what actor played the ship's captain, Captain Edward John Smith?
Five.
John Noble.
It's incorrect for 2 points. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Captain.
1. Done. The captain. Go.
No idea.
Not even in the same literal
No
state.
idea.
The answer is Bernard Hill.
Bernard Hill.
Bernard Hill.
That's
Bernard Hill.
Very famous.
No,
We gave you the name of the captain.
Yeah.
You had to get the name of the actor.
The actor's name.
That's fine.
This is the last question,
Your
right?
last question in the world of Leonardo DiCaprio. In the wonderful filmography that he has, Leonardo DiCaprio received his first Oscar nomination, co-starring with what actor whose character name was in the film's title?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? With what actor whose name? I'm sorry, Johnny Depp.
What is your
Depp is the
final
answer.
answer?
Johnny Depp is the answer.
We asked what your final answer is. Stop. What is your
final answer? Is Johnny Depp.
That is correct.
2 points.
He stopped himself. He stopped himself and said Johnny Depp. I asked him for
Eating Gilbert Grape?
and then he said, "Wait, what's the actor Johnny Depp?" And then I asked final answer, and he said, "We're getting 22-18."
He caught himself. He had not yet made a football move and retracted
All right.
the answer.
So there we go. So at the end of the second round, at the end of the second round, it is 22-18.
4-point game.
4-point game as we get into the betting round. The betting round.
Betting round works like this. The Patriots are in the lead, thus they are going to get one more spin at the wheel. That spin is going to hit a movie category. We're going to ask one question from that movie category. Once the category has been spun, we are going to ask the teams to wager a bet of points. You can bet 0 points. You can bet all the way up to 3 points. Any amount of points is legal up to 3. If you get the question right, you gain that many points. If you get the question wrong, you lose
just says
as
you
many
can wager
points
between
as
0 and
you
3.
have
That
bet.
didn't say anything
0
about
to 3,
decimals.
right?
0 to 3, you may bet no points whatsoever if you're not confident in the category that you, the Patriots, are about to spin right now.
All right, go ahead. Spin the
I was
wheel.
like, should I say something? I'm just going to let it be, Roka.
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to zip it.
Jeff, go ahead. Are you going to spin? Who's going to spin?
Jeff Snyder, a fan of the Beatles and allowing JTH.
Holy shit.
Patriots with a 4-point
Holy
lead
shit.
here.
Yep. Where's your hat? I didn't
Just the
recognize
kind of
you.
testiness you might expect from two teams with so much on the line,
Yeah,
Christian.
it's just like there's so much our writers can do.
You can sit down, JT. It don't matter. You don't got to spin again.
And,
I think it's
This
coming.
ain't the last
Here
one.
comes the wheel.
Uh-oh.
You got to remember, this is going to be for both teams.
Oh,
Crime
everything
movies, so
seems
close
to be
one
going.
of our Patreon slices. Crime movies
All right.
it is.
Crime movies is the question here. All right, so
Because Christian has committed more crimes in his life, he will be asking the question, but first we need the wager of points
That was
from
brilliant.
each team, and we're going to have one of our incredibly adept crew
There you
members look at the points.
all right, write down your points, guys. Write it down and then show it to Copster, please.
That'd be
All right, guys, here is your question. Here is your question. All right, your question in the realm of crime. Pierce Brosnan, Selma Hayek, and Woody Harrelson star in what 2000s heist film?
Oh, boy. You guys are in trouble now.
5.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, that's your first. Pierce Brosnan, Selma Hayek, and Woody Harrelson star in what
I never Brosnan.
2000s heist film?
Like in something.
It's a tough one.
I think both seem pretty confident
5,
in crime movies.
4,
See if it pays off.
Use
3,
another repeat, I think.
2,
I think we
1. Pens down, please. All right, Sam, how many points?
We wagered 3.
And your answer?
After the sunset?
That is correct. And then
Is it?
Patriots. How many points?
3.
And you took. What'd you get?
After the sun.
They got it. Oh, wow. They both got it. So still holding that 4
Very
points. That's
smug.
big. Sam Levine.
Now we
hits it.
get
That's
to
big. 4 points.
the Sam Levine round.
Now we get into the round that everyone was talking about, what it was going to come down here. It's the speed round. Sam Levine has established himself as one of the most dominant speed round players the game has ever seen. JTE is pretty good as well, but this is the speed round. Mark, how does it work?
In the speed round,
Wing in as fast as you can. Wing, 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 wing. That's what What'd you
1
do?
point. Whichever competitor buzzes in first, your buzzer will light up green. You then have exactly 2 seconds to answer the question. Your buzzer hits green, your name gets said by one of us, and then 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you do not have the correct answer or even wager a guess in that time, your team will lose a point. These questions could be from any movie category.
All right, guys, here we go. First 3 questions in the speed round. Everybody's ready?
How many are there?
What? There are 5 questions.
5, okay.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
They went Monty Python.
Question number 1. Quentin Tarantino wrote the screenplay for which 1990s vampire flick?
From Dusk Till Dawn.
He got it for 1 point.
Yeah, he got it first.
Question number 2. In Gremlins, what does Randall name the Mogwai he buys for his son?
Sam.
Gizmo.
2 points. 1 point. 1 point.
1 point.
Question 3. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, is set in what? Sam.
San Diego.
24. That's it. That's right. 1 point. That's
All right, your next question to the field. Who was the director for the movie The Exorcist?
Drew.
William Friedkin.
1 point.
Last question in the speed round.
One more. Sorry.
And it is, which film was the directorial debut of Ryan Coogler? Just not.
Fruitvale Station.
1 point.
All right. Wow. One in the speed round.
That was impressive.
Just enough to give
That
them
was
the lead
impressive.
going in. The question above the line, Sam Levine, known for his speed round prowess.
did
Drew
it.
McQueenie chipping in as well. We have ourselves a ball game going into the last round.
What a battle there. 1 point between these two. Snyder.
Boy,
just
this looks
getting that
familiar.
point. And Sam Levine,
1
3 straight
point.
points. McQueenie with 1 point as we get into the 5th and final round. All right, how does it work? Here we go, guys. We're getting into the 5th round, the championship round. All right, Mark, how does it work?
For all the marbles, each team is going to get up to 3 questions. We determine those questions from a number provided to us from the team. Because the Patriots are in the lead, we're going to get their series of numbers first. Your series of numbers must be from 1 to 20. Each one of those numbers corresponds to a movie category up here. Your first question is worth 2 points. The next 3, the last one worth 5. Because this is the team format, once you hear the category for the 2-point question, the team must decide which competitor is going to field that question. You may not confer with your teammate for either the 2-pointer or the 3-pointer, which will be answered by the opposite team member.
All right.
You are allowed to confer for your 5-pointer.
All right, Patriots, you have a 1-point lead. 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
10.
10.
12.
12.
5.
5. And then above the line.
Need a moment.
Oh, we took the number. Damn.
Okay. We're going to go 8.
8.
3.
3.
And 1.
8, 3, and 1. 4.
Oh,
above the line,
you
who will be
sandwiched
going first
2.
here.
And you had a
3 and 1. All right, the above the line, the challengers will be going first with their category, which was number 8.
All right, I will be administering the questions to above the line.
What is the category, please? So that we can decide who's answering it.
I realize how the math. Your category is from the world of dance movies.
Either or. Either or.
You gotta dance. Oh.
Okay. I'll take it.
Drew McQueenie's going to take it.
He
Drew
gonna
McQueenie,
dance.
He moves with a style and ease. He's ready to dance the night away for 2 points. Drew McQueenie, your question is, what actress stars as hip-hop choreographer Honey Daniels in the film Honey?
Would that be Jessica Alba?
It
2
would be
points.
2 points.
We
Lead.
do.
Above the line just took the lead.
Well, now we bounce back. Now we bounce back to the Patriots. Here we go back to the Patriots, and here we go. Brad Pitt movies.
Who's gonna want that?
2-pointer here.
I'll go.
All right, 2-pointer. What character name does Brad Pitt go by in David Fincher's Fight Club?
Tyler Durden.
2 points. All right.
Didn't think about that for a second. Is it that easy?
It was some sort of trick question.
All right, here we go now. If we go back to above the line, Sam Levine here with category number 3. Category number 3.
Your Category is in the world of crime.
Okay.
Oh. And your question is, in Ocean's 11, name the two actors who play the competitive Malloy brothers, the team's mechanics and driver.
Casey Affleck and Scott Conn.
3 points for above the line. Back and forth we go, Christian.
All right, now we get back to the Patriots category number 12. That's dramas. That's dramas. JTE, Kenny Wormold, Julianne Hough, Miles Teller, and Andy McDowell star in what 2000 film that was a remake of a 1980s film?
Footloose.
3 points. Wow. 31-30, and now we get
1
down to
point.
a 5-point question for above the line. Above the line needs to hit this 5-pointer. They can confer. If they hit it, it bounces back to the Patriots. And if not, the Patriots will retain the title and become 10-0.
This is fun. This is fun.
Above the line, it all comes down to this. You get this question right, you force the hand of the Patriots. If you miss it, the Patriots retain their championship belts. Your 5-point question, and your fate lies in the category of famous actors and actresses.
It's pretty easy.
These are famous actors and actresses. Your 5-point question is, name 2 1990s movies in which Tom Cruise plays a lawyer.
A Few Good Men.
The Firm and A Few Good Men.
For 5 points. So now, here we go.
All comes down to this.
And now the Patriots are in the position above the line was in at the spectacular. If the Patriots hit the 5-pointer, they are still the champions. However, if they miss, above the line will be the new champions. The category is Charlize Theron
Get
films.
the fuck out of here.
Charlize
That was their
Theron
last fucking
films.
5-point category.
Here we go. Which actor plays Charlize's father, John Bridger, in The Italian Job?
35 to 31 right now.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
Which actor plays Charlize's father, John Bridger, in The Italian Job?
Counting right now. Crap.
5, 4, 3.
This could be it,
2.
boys. Robert Duvall.
And your winners and the new champion of the world, Sam Levine, Drew McWeeny, the answer was Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland. Sam Levine.
I knew it. I knew as soon as they played that We Are the Champions at the beginning, knew that was going to happen.
Sam has both belts.
Can he hold them by
Tempted
himself?
fate.
We'll find out.
Look at that. Look at that. The Patriots.
Just enjoying it. Drew McWeeny either lending him a hand or just congratulating him. But both played so spectacularly here today. But what a match by both teams.
But the Patriots didn't go out without a fight. 35-31. Seconds away from winning the championship. And man, did they go down? It was a back and forth battle. Patriots were up. Above the line was up. That speed round was everything.
I mean, I leave it up to the Schmoedown rundown experts to figure out exactly how many lead changes took place in this game, but it was just such a back and forth contest, ending with the same score of one of the great Super Bowls of all time, Super Bowl 14.
Yeah, but Sam Levine doesn't have it easy because he puts that championship on the line this Friday against Classy Clark Wolf, the singles championship. He's going into it now with both belts. Will he come out after Friday with the belts, or will he just be the team champion? Either way, Sam Levine has done it. Drew McWeeny has the gold. He did it. He is the team champions above the line. Now, what does this mean? What's going to happen next? The Patriots do have an automatic rematch should they take it.
I think what you have to look at here is the run that the Patriots went on, it may have ended here today, and they may not be happy about it, but to defend the titles many times as they did, to be the worthy champions, heels though they may be, boos and alls, I take my hat off figuratively, of course not literally, to the amount of run and blood, sweat, and tears and movie watching they put in. But above the line, I think if you had to have somebody unseat the Patriots, above the line was the team to do it.
It was an absolutely incredible match, one for the ages, one of the best title matches of all time, and the Patriots showed why they were the best champions of all time. So what's going to happen? We talked to Jen Sturger, who has the former champions, the Patriots, and the new Movie Trivia Schmoedown team champions above the line. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here, and we are here with your new team champions. That's got to sound pretty great to you right now, right, guys?
Oh, it feels very good. We've been waiting to hear that for what feels like
I
forever.
bet them above the line T-shirt sales just went
awesome
up,
as
up,
this
up, up, up,
a belt belongs here at all times, if not on both shoulders.
I noticed you guys were getting a little frustrated, though. You know, you left the first match tied. You know, going out of the second round, you were a little behind, and I saw you getting a little heated. Oh, what was happening?
Okay, so when you're playing the Patriots, they like to play head games, and unfortunately, when you poke a bear, you know, the bear's going to get angry. I'm talking about Drew. He was furious. He's kicking me under the table. He's like, make a stink, complain about more stuff. I was just following what he was asking me to do. But, yeah, tensions
Not happy,
were high.
Sam.
Belts
Not
were
happy.
on the line. I mean, we've played these guys before. There were two challenges in round one. And so, you know, there was a lot of emotion in the game, and that's what you pretty much have to expect in a title match, especially with us against the Patriots.
You guys proved absolutely dominant in that speed round. Do you think that your previous experience as a singles champion helped you in that at all?
I absolutely do. I mean, that speed round is something that the more you do it, the better you will get at it. But also, I have a distinctly unfair advantage. I only have a 30-inch sleeve. So the distance between my brain and my hand, it's quicker than everyone else's. It just doesn't seem fair that I should be able to play in a speed.
Going into that last round,
That's
and
a
your
weird
first category is going to be dance movies. Did you start to panic a little bit?
I mean, I did, because
Not
you
sure how
never know
that
what you're going to get
works.
with dance movies. And Drew and I, we talked it over, and he was ready to do it. I mean, and I'm very glad that it worked out that way.
And you've seen Honey, which is the more surprising fact out of this
Here's
whole
the
thing.
I think people think that there are certain categories we haven't seen. I love movies. So, like, there's plenty of musicals I love. There's plenty of dance films. We all have our blind spots, but I'm not as afraid of some of these categories as I think people believe you should be.
Oh, well, you guys definitely proved that today. Now, obviously, there's an automatic rematch coming up now against the Patriots. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, Drew and I knew that this might happen, that if we won, they'd get that automatic rematch. And so we checked it over with the bosses upstairs, and it turns out we're allowed to dictate the terms of this rematch. So we are challenging the Patriots to an Iron Man match at Collision.
That's right. And I am excited. I have not participated in one of these. It was just described to me. It sounds bloody and horrible, and bodies will be mangled.
That's all me, by the way. I'm not going to come out of this thing alive.
Heard it here first, guys. Oh, Tom, that was an absolutely devastating loss right there. How are you feeling besides cold?
You know,
That's gonna be rough
immortal
because
words of
if
Jack Nicholson
if Sam's the
Cupid Man,
champion going into Collision,
This
and they
is
have an
funny.
Iron Man match at
This
the
is real
Collision,
funny to me.
he's gonna
because
screw himself.
There was a couple of real weird things happening there. He stated what's eating Gilbert Grape. So why does he have a second chance to answer? One, Thing is a character in the Addams Family, okay? And there's another one too. The Big Trouble in Little China. He had NY on there. The other guy, it's the two clowns that are running this thing. It's stacked against us. This is exactly what I knew was going to happen. Look, did Above the Line play a pretty good game? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But we're the best.
As Brad Gilmer would say,
and we
they did
still
okay.
will remain the
They did
best.
okay.
And we'll take their stupid challenge.
Whew. Guys, you got to be feeling a little beat up after that. That was an incredible match you guys put on out there.
I think a lot of you guys out there are saying, hey, Above Line won. I think the real winners here is probably going to be you guys, because this is going to be Ali Frazier. You're seeing two of the best teams of all time go at it. We won one, they won one. And let's let this third one decide it once and for all, because we're not playing around anymore. A year and a half as champions, we're coming for you guys.
Now, you guys had an absolutely incredible round two. You know, going into that speed round, though, I could see you getting a little frustrated, Jeff. Tell me what was going on.
I
wasn't frustrated. I mean, I was frustrated in the first round. You know, I was a little miffed that JT messed up Big Trouble in Little China, and then
I forgot one little thing.
Drew's whole thing with the thing. So you know, it sort of took me out of my game in that first round. Although I thought I still played well. Second round, JT convinced me to go with dramas, which was a great move.
Yeah.
We ran the table, didn't give up any steal opportunities. Third round, we did really well with the three-pointer and after the sunset. Fourth round, man, speed round's just tough. Sam is just so
Sam's
quick.
quick.
There were a couple on those that I thought I got him.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch the tape. But, you know, his buzzer lit up first. I didn't get a chance to do, you know, William Friedkin or From Dusk Till Dawn. And that allowed him, you know, to tie it up going to that last speed round question.
Yeah.
We only had a 1 point advantage heading into the final round.
At the end of the day, it came down to us answering a question.
Yeah.
And 9 out of 10 times, that's exactly how I want to play out.
Exactly.
This time, neither of us.
We had him on the ropes.
We
were
had
up,
him on the ropes.
Up 1 point going into the last round. All we need to do is go 3 for 3. We knew we wanted number 10 and 12, which we got those correct.
Yep.
And the last number, the category, we were sort of back and forth. We ended up going with 5. Charlize, I hate the Italian Job. I saw it when it came out, and I've never seen it again. Never even thought of Donald Sutherland. We just didn't know it.
Never saw it. I was literally
can't make mistakes against Above the Line.
I knew every other actor in that movie because it's all young actors. Mark Wahlberg, Jason Statham. I was like, who the hell was the old guy in that movie? I never saw it. I'm only going off the trailer.
We both looked at each other like, JT, you know this, right? And JT looked at me like, you know this. And,
like, oh shit.
Just didn't have that last answer today, and that was the difference. I really think we kind of outplayed them today. But man, that Levine in that speed round was tough to beat, and then missing that last one.
Yeah, I agree.
Tough way to go. It was a great run, though.
I guess my big question for you guys now is, how do the Patriots recover, and is this the end of an era for you guys?
Let's slow up a little bit on the work.
Wait, Ken, did you have something to add?
Yeah.
Jennifer, let me tell you something. There is a lot of people who are going to watch this match today and say this is the end of an era. All these phrases they see on bumper stickers waiting in traffic to get here, because the truth is, there's no greater champion than the system, something we keep having to fight, but there's a bigger truth, and everyone here in this building knows it. No one came here today to see Above the Line win. They came here to see the Patriots lose. We are money. We are the straw that stirs this entire drink. And the system wants to fight us? Well, load the fuel into the rocket ship, because no one's gonna circle the wagons like the Den.
Do you need a
said.
lozenge?
Well said.
So I'm assuming that means you are taking their Iron Man challenge.
And I don't like the word recover. I feel like we played like champions today. This game, if we fought 10 times, I think.
Beat us. We beat ourselves.
Yeah, it's
we beat ourselves.
It's the system of the game. Again, I like where we ended. This is going to be Ali Frazier. Part 3 is going to be something special. Tune in. I'm done.
Disperse.
And we're through here.
So how about that? Look, they said it, that we knew that the Patriots have an automatic rematch clause right away, and Above the Line knew that. And how about Drew and Sam issuing an Iron Man challenge at the Collision in the main event? You have the main event where you're going to have the Patriots versus Above the Line 3 in an Iron Man match.
The main event?
Settling the score once and for all for the belts. And after this match,
They're going to
I
make
can't
that the main
wait.
event.
You and I are going to have some herbal tea or some steroid
think I like
shots in the
that.
neck, because announcing that match is going to be no easy task, much less actually fielding the questions. So much more pressure on really both teams, because Above the Line, they don't want to give the belts right up, and the Patriots, they want that back around their waist. What a match here today. Yeah. I had the pleasure of calling it with you. A fantastic display of movie trivia know-how from start to finish, worthy of the term upper decker.
It was an absolutely incredible fight. The Patriots were fighting hard. Above the Line stayed in there. I mean, they had, look, the Patriots had some complaints. The Above the Line had some complaints. They played, they fought, they scratched, they clawed, and it was one of the best title matches we've ever seen. And Above the Line, say it with me now, the new movie trivia Schmoedown team champions of the world.
Feels weird to say, but it is accurate nonetheless. Make sure you guys check out our Schmoedown Patreon page. Join right now, find the tier that's right for you, and become a patron of the movie trivia Schmoedown. Join in the fun and enthusiasm.
All right, thank you guys very much. Make make sure on June 2nd, come on out there and check it out. We are going to have a live event, 2 big matches, Star Wars #1 contender match between Alex Damon, Joseph Scrimshaw, and Ken Knapsack, the Lions Den, going to be there playing it out to see who's going to win that #1 contender spot. And then the main event, team action. You've got Ben Bateman, Drew Guy going up against the Shire Wolves, and it is going to be very interesting now because now their team title chances get pushed back just a little bit because of the collision main event.
That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. We will be at the June 2nd event as well. Looking forward to seeing all your smiling faces in North Hollywood. In the meantime, I am saying goodbye. How do you say it?
See you later.
Sayonara.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank
I've
here,
been
and
dirty.
it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown.
And your winner!
For the 8th time, the Patriots were defending their title. They have held it since December 23rd.
God dang, we are the champions. You screwed yourself.
Team titles other than the Patriots. Getting into it, tensions were high early on, and all it took was 3 questions into the match to see just how intense things were.
Drew, show your board, please. It says thing. It's the same thing. He's missing a word.
Absolutely not.
He's missing
That is absolutely not. Hang on. Historically, the article before words has never been enforced in this show.
If you can show that every time the was supposed to appear in a title, you had to write the.
Match against Rachel,
Every time.
That's different.
Sorry, it's under challenge. It's under challenge. It's under challenge.
And at the end of round 1, it was all tied up at 10 apiece. Each team performing a point or 2 below.
Drew and Sam are right, though.
Average.
They've never enforced that.
It's
Ever.
called the thing.
In round 2, it looked like the Patriots of old as they
They
go
have never enforced
6
that.
for 6
Ever.
for 10 points. It marks the 4th time in a row going 6 of 6, and the 5th time in total they've done it. As for above the line, they didn't perform as well as they probably would have liked. They went 4 of 6 for 8 points, as well as giving up a huge 2 points.
The closest thing that they've come to not accepting that was when Bibiani's put Showtime for the Beetlejuice quote instead of It's Showtime. That's the closest thing they've ever come.
And earned 3 points. The speed round was up next. The Patriots were 13 of 15 all-time heading into this. However, that would not deter Sam Levine as he scooped up the first 3 points in the round to get them within 1 point. On the ensuing question, Drew McQueenie, he tied the game up at 25, but on the last question of the round, Snyder snuck in there to get the Patriots a 1-point lead heading into the 5th and final round. Both teams each exchanged blows on their 2 and 3-pointers respectively, with the Patriots clinging to a 1-point lead. Above the line needed to hit their 5-pointer. This is a position they've only been in twice before, but they hit their 5-pointer here, giving them a record-tying 35 points. It's a record they now hold in a 3-round and 5-round match scenario. As for the Patriots, in their 7 previous title defenses, the Patriots went down to the 5-point question 4 times, successfully answering 3 of those times. Unfortunately for them, they would miss their 5-pointer here, and their reign would come to an end by a final score of 35-31. Above the line are your new team champions. Getting inside the box score on this one, both teams put up fantastic numbers. Patriots went 21 of 29 on the day, while above the line,
the box score,
went
lots of
22
points.
30.
Lots of points.
Looking at both of their matches combined, the Patriots have gone 42 of 57 for 74% accuracy, totaling 64 points, and above the line have gone 45 of 60 for 75% accuracy, totaling 67 points. If you want to find out other stats about this match and from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter, and don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on YouTube and the Collider Factory podcast feed. This week, we are talking to the newly crowned champs.
How ironic. Funny you didn't reveal that until after the match.
This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
It's called the thing.
Incorrect.
That was funny. All right. Yay! It's the best day ever. Yeah, I can't sing. That was very intense, highly emotional, and when it's all said and done, we have new team champions. For the first time in 17 months, we have new Schmoedown team champions. Everything that now follows this is going to be very, very interesting. Now with the announcement of a team championship main event, first time they've ever done this, an Iron Man match. It's a big deal. I'm going to be curious to see what the time limit would be for that. I would think it would be longer than what the Star Wars match was, because obviously with the Star Wars there was 2 people. That means you can get through questions quicker. With a team match with 4 players, you're not able to get through as many questions in that same amount of time. So I'm curious if the time limit may be 45 minutes. Could be. It could be. I don't know if I would assume they would do that. Simply because you're just not going to be able to get through as many questions when you have, twice the number of people in the match. But we will find out when that match comes at the Collider Collision, which is actually not too far away from now. It's actually only about a month and a half. So it's going to be interesting when it happens. But with that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Always watch their content first. It's the right thing to do. Like and subscribe to their channel. It's also the right thing to do. Become a Patreon supporter to their channel if you can. Also join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. And, you can follow me on Twitter if you like, at WWEJTH1. I post a lot of my reactions on there. Also, when I'm not doing this on this channel, you may occasionally find me on Take 3, doing some Schmoedown reactions with them every once in a while. It's become a little bit more common within the last couple of months. But when I'm not over there, I will always be doing my reactions over here. But until next time, we then get Sam Levine week part 2 of 2. Damn, that's a lot of 2s. Sam Levine, the new double champion, will now be defending his Movie Trivia Schmoedown Championship against Classy Clark Wolf, a competitor that has defeated him in the past. Will his reign of a double champion be very short-lived? We'll find out on Friday. But until then, this is JTH saying thank you for watching, and until next time, I bid you adieu-adieu.